in time frequency department. The topic of his work is micromirror arrays with very interesting applications in the fields of astronomy and telescopes. And the aim of his work is to try to minimize the time for analyzing physical phenomena. So, Duke, you have the floor.
Thank you, Xavier. So today I would like to introduce the micromirror array and the mathematical model that I use for the heat transfer problem. In my presentation, I will talk about the geometry of a micromirror, the actuation of a micromirror, the application of a micromirror array, the limitation of f(m) square, and the homogenization model of heat transfer problem, and finally the implementation in console. The geometry of a micromirror. So I put the figure here, and in this figure we can see that the micromirror has mainly two parts. The first one is the mirror, and the second one is the base. They are connected by the T-line here, the frame, the system of beams, like this, and the width of the mirror is about 100 micrometer, and the length of the mirror is about 200 micrometer. So on this figure, I have the picture of a micromirror array. It is the combination of thousands of micromirrors. The actuation of a micromirror. So the actuation means that we will try to make this mirror to be tilted. So where for example, in this figure, we want to address the mirror at the position M and N. So we apply two different voltage on the mirror and on the electrode. Here, the blue color is the voltage which comes from the frame to the beam and go to the mirror. And here, the red color is the voltage that go through the electrode, and so we have two different voltage here, and then we can have the electrical force on the lower surface of the mirror, so that the mirror will be tilted. Here, like for more precisely, we can see the figure here. And this is the figure, so many mirrors are tilted. Thank you. In this session, I would like to tell the application of micromirror arrays. The micromirror arrays is put at the focal plane of a telescope, like here in this figure, so that the light comes from the space will come to the micromirrors, and for each micromirror is in the rest situation like this, the light will come to it and come back to the space. And if the light comes to the tilted mirror micromirror like this, it will be sent to the spectrometer, and then will be recorded to see the spectrum like this. So in this session, I would like to tell about the limitation of f(m) square, and I use console. So this is the array of three micromirrors, and I simulate it in console, and then I build a mesh for the array, and this simulation needs a lot of elements because because I have many gaps like this. I show the figure here, And we also have the thin structure like this, because the thickness of the beams is very thin and it's about 500 nanometer. And also the complex structure of the stopper beams like this. So finally, if I want to simulate the array of 3 micrometer like this, I have to use a lot of elements and the memory of my personal computer, so that I cannot simulate it in console. So in this session, I would like to talk about the mathematical tool that we use to solve the problem. It's called the homogenization to scale transform and other names. So the idea of this mathematical tool is use the operator T. We call it the to-scale transform operator. For example, I work with the temperature. I call it the function theta. So that the real function theta is posed on the real micro array like this, and we transform it by the operator T to a function that have 2 variables. The first one is x0 will be posed on the line like this, and the second one will be posed on the micrometer. So the benefit is, for if I want to have the solution of the temperature on the cell, now based on the operator T, I have the Econ solution to the x0 here and the x1 here. And if I want to know the solution, the temperature on this cell, I come to the position of the line here, and then the variable x1 on the cell. Similarly to on the array. So that if I want to know the solution of the array like this, I only need the position of the each cell in this line and the solution of one cell. So if I put back the problem into the console, I just solve the equation on one cell, and then I find the position x0 on the line here, and I come back to the real solution. So it will I can save a lot of time of computation time. So for example, in this example, I use 10 micrometers, so that I will need the time less than 10 times less than the simulation before. So implementation in console. After get the model, I put the model into the console, and I have the result like this. In this result, I put the temperature will be equal to 0 here on the base of the micrometer array. I put the heat shock on the surface of the mirror, the heat shock on the frame. I use the different heat shocks. For example, I give the array of heat shocks here. So we can see that the temperature is transferred through the frame. The temperature transferred from the mirror like this, go to the beams and give contribution to the frame. And then the heat come from the frame will go to the base through the pillars like this. So thank you. This reference to my work, and thank you for your attention.
The paper is open for discussion. Do you have any questions?
Jack, do you